reception. It's me. So I'm sitting at home and I thought, what can I do to keep myself busy in the afternoons? What's something I love doing? Well, today I've done some painting and I've done some drawing and I made a new hairband. But I love reading stories. And I thought, what stories can I read that I know that everybody loves? And I thought, Friendly Freddy. Who doesn't love it? For this activity, I'm going to need my glasses. Don't forget to have your glasses when you need them. I just took them out of my case just now, so I'm going to keep it nice and safe after. I've got my glass of water because it's very hot today. Make sure that you drink lots of water. I've got a little clue here for what the story is going to be about. I've got a spoon and I've got a potato. Friendship Terrace. Where's a good place to start? Number 1, I think. Does anyone remember who lives at number 1? I'll show you the house. Number 1. I'm going to pick that up there. Who lives at number 1? Fitzroy First lives at number 1. I'm going to pick him up there. Hello, Fitzroy. There's someone else that we need for our story. Very important person. Person that helps teach us what to do. And that is Friendly Freddy. If I say Friendly Freddy, you say, yay! Let me hear it, ready? Friendly Freddy. Yay! Well done, everyone. If I say Fitzroy First, you say, oh dear, oh dear. Ready? Fitzroy First. Oh dear, oh dear. Well done, I saw that. That was really great. Should we start? Are you ready? Are you comfortable? A bit comfy? I'm sitting on my chair with spinny wheels. Number 1, Friendship Terrace. This is a story about Fitzroy First. Fitzroy First, from number 1, Friendship Terrace, wasn't really interested in making friends. Oh dear. What was important to him was winning. He loved coming first, and in fact, he had to be first. Oh. First in running races, up and down Friendship Terrace, first to go out and play, first to get past the postman, first to get a piece of cake if it was somebody's birthday. Ooh, have a bit of cake. And he even lived at number 1 Friendship Terrace. That made him think he was the winner. If Fitzroy wasn't first, he would get really, really frustrated. Show me your frustrated face. Look at the person next to you. He would push, and he would shove, and he would grab and kick to make sure that he made his way to be first. Do you want to be friends with somebody like that? Do you know somebody like that? If you do, then maybe you can tell them about this story, or they can watch this video. What Fitzroy didn't realise was that the other children on Friendship Terrace were getting really fed up. Show me your fed up face. Oh, that's good. Oh, I really enjoyed that one. They got fed up with him wanting to be first all of the time because they wanted a turn too. Quite right. Quite right. One day, Friendly Freddy. Yay! Friendly Freddy. I'm going to pick him up here. Come on, Freddy. There we go. One day, Friendly Freddy organised a potato and spoon race. I just had an idea. Why don't you pause this video and go off and get a potato and a spoon? Just like mine. I'll wait for you. Are you back? If you haven't got one, don't worry. You can always watch this video again and do it with me. He organised a potato and spoon race for all the children on Friendship Terrace. Fitzroy First, pushed to the front of the queue with his spoon and potato. I'm going to win! I'm going to win! He said, shouting in other children's ears. Oh dear, oh dear. Would you like it if someone shouted in your ear? I know I wouldn't. Oh, this is a Maisie! Maisie was one of the other children on Friendship Terrace. And she giggled. Everyone was fooling around, trying to balance their potato on their spoon. Why don't you have a go at it while I finish the story? See if you can balance the potato on the spoon for the rest of the story. Fitzroy First, however, was not laughing. He just wasn't. He wasn't even smiling. It was a bit like that. His eyes were like this on the finishing line. All he could think about was winning. On your marks, get set, go, shouted Freddie, and everyone made their way along Friendship Terrace, wobbling and weaving and ducking in and out, holding their spoons as best they could. First, Fitzroy First was well in the lead, just before the finishing line. However, he then dropped his potato, and he stood there like this. And as he stood there like this, whoosh, Maisie ran straight past him with a spoon and a potato out. "That's not fair," he said, and he threw his spoon on the floor. "It's not fair. I should have won. I was in the lead for the whole way. There must be something wrong with my potato." What craziness is that? Everyone was congratulating Maisie, and everyone was laughing. Everyone were having a good time. Some children hadn't even finished the race yet. They were still trying to get to the end, balancing their spoon, balancing the potato. Everyone else was cheering those other children along. Everyone was having a good time except for Fitzroy, who was still standing there like this. Really angry. Show me your angry face. We're not really angry, we know that. But let me see your angry face. Ready? Oh dear. "Why is everyone laughing?" he said. "It's just not funny." "Everyone's enjoying themselves. Everyone's having a lovely time," said somebody from behind him. Do you know who it was? It was Freddie. Everyone's having a lovely time. The whole point is to have fun. Do you think that's right? I think that's right. "But it's only fun if I win," he said. "Oh," said Freddie. And he could see that Fitzroy was very, very angry, and that Fitzroy needed some help with his emotions. "You can't win all the time," said Freddie. "Other people want to have a turn at winning too. Maybe if you concentrate on taking part and having fun, well, maybe you cheer up a bit." "Oh," he said. "Oh." And he was thinking. While he was thinking, he got up and he picked up his spoon and he picked up his potato. And he sat there like this, looking at the potato on his spoon, thinking about what Friendly Freddie had just said. He could hear all the other children laughing and giggling and having a good time. They weren't laughing at him. They weren't making fun at him. They were laughing because they were having fun. And Freddie sat next to him and he held his hand. And Fitzroy had a sudden thought. "Oh, I think Friendly Freddie might be right. I really want to have a good time. I thought being first was the best thing. I thought being first would make me happy. I thought being first was the most important thing. But I'm not having any fun," he realised. "They're having fun, but I'm not." So Freddie said, "Do you think maybe we could do another race?" And Fitzroy looked at him and he said, "Well, do you think I could join in? Do you think we should, what do you think Friendly Freddie said? Yes or no?" "You're right," he said, "yes." He said, "Of course you can have another go." He said, "But there's something you've got to do first." What do you think Fitzroy has to do first? What do you think he has to say to all the other children on Friendship Terrace? What do you think he has to say before he can join in for the next race? You're right, he has to say sorry. He has to say sorry. He has to apologise for what he did. He didn't really know how. So Freddie explained to him that when you do something wrong, when you make a bad choice, you have to say, I really am sorry. And you say what you're sorry for. So Freddie walked up to all the other children on Friendship Terrace who were still laughing and having a good time. And he said, guys, I'm really sorry for the way I behaved. I'm really sorry for not being a good sportsman. I'm really sorry for being cross and for being so angry. I'm really sorry for my behaviour affecting you. I didn't understand until now. Do you think if we had another race, do you think it would be okay if I joined in? And he stood there and he was nervous because he had been very grumpy and he had been very angry. And he knew that other children didn't like the way that he behaved. And so they thought on it just for a moment. And all of the children at the same time turned around and said, thank you for your apology, Fitzroy. Thank you for meaning it. And of course you can join in on the next race. And you know what? Maisie, she said, do you know what? I can show you how I balanced my potato on my spoon and managed to get to the end before dropping it. Because of course she'd explained it to lots of other children and she didn't want to leave Fitzroy out. She wanted Fitzroy to have a really good time. And so she spent five minutes just showing him the technique of how to do it. And all the other children were practicing. And then Freddie said, on your marks, get set. And they all scrambled to the line. They all scrambled to get at the starting point. Just as they were all ready, Freddie went, go! And they all ran and balanced and laughed together. And do you know what? Fitzroy doesn't even remember who won that race. All he remembers is that he was laughing. He felt good. All the other children around him were not doing cross faces or upset faces at him. They were smiling at him as he was running and as they were running. Everyone had a good time. Even better, do you know what happened when they all finally reached the end of the line? Freddie pulled out a ginormous chocolate cake and everybody had a piece. But Fitzroy asked if someone else would like to have the first piece. Thanks so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!